We're going to do a lovely leg of lamb spiked with rosemary and garlic, with a new season's garlic, with a roast veg and a nice jus. Right, this is our nice little leg of lamb here, and it's got its shank on still, and I'm just going to cut through this little sinew, so that stops it going like that.
Yeah, the meat, it will shrink as the fat comes away,
That's right,
doesn't it?
yeah,
and if you cut that tendon, it lets the meat come up together
right.
rather than stretching it and splitting it.
This is a great way of working out your frustration here, stabbing it all over. Stabbing the poor meat all over.
Okay, and you've cut these into nice slivers.
Well, I'm actually going to make them a wee bit smaller because I maybe haven't just grab that for me on the stove. It's too big, you see. I haven't made the hole big enough.
Well, if we just slice them, stuff them right in.
Don't worry about the rosemary sticking up. It's like a little flower arrangement.
It's the cheater's way of basting, just about, isn't it?
Well, yeah. But you get all that flavour comes in from the.
There you go.
Well, I'm going to arrange these on a little trivet of these carrots that I've got here. And this is usually a trivet would be like a metal thing or maybe ceramic, but it's going to soak up all those nice juices from the. I'm just going to liberally lace it with olive oil.
So the lamb is on the carrot, and that helps the heat get round the lamb.
Yeah, it's like a little sort of circulation aid, you know.
And then the carrot has the bonus of taking on the lovely flavour of the lamb.
Yeah, we're going to use that as part of our roast vegetable mix at the end. And these are all the little garlic cloves that are going to go all nice and soft and sweet and lovely. And I'm just going to season it up. Pepper and salt. And
okay.
I'm going to
so now
bang
that's
this into the
going
oven.
into a hot oven.
I'll give that to you. You can look after that for me.
And the oven is at
it's about 200,
about 200.
Yeah, and we're going to roast it for 20 minutes to the pound and 20 minutes over.
Okay.
That's great. This is fennel. I've chopped off the top of it, and I'm going to peel the outside of it. And you think, what on earth is he doing peeling the outside of a fennel? Well,
but it's stringy.
It's stringy and horrible. Look at it. It's all sort of horrible. And sometimes, some people would just throw that away, and we're saving ourselves money here. And I'm going to slice it down through the root, so that'll keep it together whenever we're roasting it. And I tend to cut them sort of things, so quite fairly sort of
similar in sizes.
I call it agriculturally, but so it's all sort of chunky, and of course when they roast, they shrink up a bit, don't they?
They do.
Yes.
Now these are going in again, high oven, but we'll put them in underneath the lamb. It won't be quite so hot.
That's it. I'm going to get the roasting.
And here I have some that we've done earlier.
Yep. I've got my lamb, which has been resting here. It's very important to let your meat rest in order to let all the juices to settle down and let the meat relax. There we go.
Oh, look at that.
Isn't that just wonderful?
That is magnificent, Nick.
And I think it's going to be, I hope it's just going to be nice and pink inside. I think I can see a wee bit of, oh, you're going to get my carrots.
I'm going to take your carrots.
Can I scoop up some of these for you as well? I'll put those on the plate already there. Look at that. That on there. Now the idea of this that I'm doing here is to loosen up the any of the juices. I'm going to turn that right up. Just starting to. Okay, I'm going to drain off just a little bit of that excess there. There's not actually a lot there, so I don't want to drain too much off. I've got a little bit of reduced stock here, and that's bubbling nicely, so I'm going to just listen to that. Oh, look at that. That is just going to be the business. Okay, so, right, little carving masterclass, sure have. I like the shank. The other reason I like the shank end on, as this is called, I mean, a lot of chefs use that. It's a very trendy dish now, isn't it, together? I like to hold on to it, you see. Look at that. Whoa.
Beautiful.
Just going to get into it a wee bit.
Oh, that's succulent.
Oh, look, it's pink, yes.
It's pink,
yes.
perfect.
I hate overcooked lamb. And this is a good Ulster portion now, so we'll give them plenty, shall we?
And sweet, slow roasted new seasoned garlic.
And a wee bit of the
fresh
jus.
Rosemary. There we go.
Mind your hand.
There we go. And
Lovely.
There we are.
So there we have our roast leg of lamb with garlic and rosemary and fresh roast vegetables.